Hey everyone, my name is Nolan and welcome back to another Pixel Gun Top 5 video, and today we will be counting down the top 5 bows in Pixel Gun 3D. And I gotta say, this video was actually a pretty highly requested one and is one that I've been looking forward to for a very long time because I love bows in Pixel Gun 3D. They're so fun. So yeah, if you guys want to see more top 5 videos, make sure to subscribe and turn on notifications so you guys don't miss another top 5 video. I actually have quite a bit planned for the future, and also if you want to see specific top 5 video, comment it down in the comment section and I will probably do it. I actually do your guys' suggestions, so yeah, leave a comment if you guys want me to do a specific top 5. And also a couple disclaimers. Obviously, this is entirely my own opinion, so yeah, you guys can switch the list around whatever you guys want. You can disagree with me, but yada yada. And also, I won't talk about weapons that I don't have, except I think the only 2 bows that I don't have are the Spirit Bow, if that's the one it's called, the one that shoots like a red wave thing, and then also the Professional Bow. I don't have those 2, but I don't think that those 2 are good enough to be on the list anyways, so yeah, I don't think it matters. Alright, anyways, let's jump into the list. Alright, so first up, here's an honorable mention, Aphrodite's Crossbow. Yeah, I actually really hate this weapon. I just feel like it's one of the noobiest no-skill weapons in the game, and I really don't want to encourage people to get it because I'm tired of getting spammed with it. Honestly, it's kind of been nerfed to where it's not too good on its own anymore. You really have to hit all 3 shots, which means you have to be close to someone in order for it to one-shot, usually. But paired with Earthspike spell, or really any 3-cat setup, it shreds. It's really good. My personal favorite is the 2-cat with this one and Earthspike spell. It just shreds lobbies. Really overpowered, and I really don't want to suggest it. So yeah, let's move on to the actual list now. Alright, number 5, Laser Bow. And I cannot wait to see the hate comments after I say this. I think Laser Bow is one of the most mid weapons in Pixel Gun 3D. It is just your generic sniper, your generic ricochet sniper. I cannot talk. And yeah, the thing that really bugs me about this is that I have it at Mythical with level 7 modules, and sometimes it does not one-shot headshot. Like, I'm going to try to put some clips on here of me hitting pretty clear headshots, I think, and it doesn't one-shot. So I don't know if that's like a ricochet bug it has, but I feel like Mythical Laser Bow with level 7 modules should one-shot. It has a pretty slow fire rate, you know? So yeah, it's pretty good with 3-cat, but I really don't like it on its own. However, I know that people will scream at me if I do not put this on the list, so I'm putting it at the bottom. However, bottom of the top 5, still pretty good, so can't really complain too much. Yeah, I had people yell at me for not putting this in my top 5 snipers video, but yeah, I don't like this weapon, I'm gonna be honest, guys, but I'm putting it on the list for your sake, so let's move on to the next weapon. Alright, number 4 is Winged Bow. This is a very high velocity burst bow, which I think makes it pretty dang unique. Also, what really sells me with this weapon is the sheer movement speed. Look at how fast you can just jet around the map with this thing. It has a 100 mobility, which is one of the fastest movement. It is the fastest movement speed you can get in the game. I made the mistake of saying that double cashback is the only 100% movement speed weapon you get, but there's actually quite a few, and Winged Bow is one of them, and that honestly makes it extremely good. Not only is this weapon actually pretty good for basic gameplay and just spamming, but it's really good in realistic mode because I'm pretty sure it like almost basically one-shots everyone. They might have changed that, they might have even removed it from realistic mode, but last time I played, this was the bow to use in realistic. It was the sniper to use in realistic mode, and yeah, I love this weapon. It's pretty rare. Not a lot of people have it, and I think it's really unique and just adds like a sense of hope to Pixel Gun, you know? It's a bow, so it's already cool. It's unique. It's actually good, and it's fun to use because you zoom around the map. So I really like this weapon. However, I think that the bows I'm about to mention are quite better than this. So let's move on to the rest of the list. Alright, I sense a lot of people are going to be mad about this one too, but I'm putting the Crystal Bow at number 3. I know a lot of people like this weapon after the buff. However, even with level 7 modules, it doesn't one-shot body shot everyone with certain armor. I don't even know which armor. But yeah, it's still really good, don't get me wrong. And actually, its charge up time is pretty dang cool. And the rain effect that it has is sick. However, I just think that the next 2 bows I'm going to mention are better. It's just my opinion. But yeah, I really don't think I'll use this weapon too much just because I don't feel like its damage is as great as I'd like it to be, but it's still a really good bow. And honestly, I think that the rain effect is so cool. And honestly, the rain effect gets kills, which is pretty sick. You know, usually they add these rain effect weapons and they don't do damage. However, this one does do damage and it gets quite a bit of kills. And this weapon's just so sick, and I'm so happy that I got early access to it, and I can't wait to actually get it with Crystal Division, and I'm sure you guys are excited too. But I know a lot of you might hate me for putting it at number 3 instead of like number 1 or something, but yeah, anyways, let's move on to number 2 and number 1. Alright, number 2 is Moon Hunter Bow, and this weapon was generally not really liked on its release. People just thought it was kind of a reskin of Dark Deer Bow, and it kind of is. However, I don't know if this is new, but when you get a kill, you get like a speed boost, and the speed boost is really good, and I like it. It makes the weapon fun to use. It's like, oh, I got a kill, now I'm fast, now I can get more kills, you know? And so I'll say that I don't think that the velocity is as good as Dark Deer Bow, and I think that the charge time might be a little less. However, the damage is still great. I'm going to say it again, I love the speed boost that you get when you get a kill. It makes the weapon so fun to use, and I love the design. I really just love this bow. It's basically just a weaker version of Dark Deer Bow. In fact, if you wanted to switch out the damage that Dark Deer Bow has with the speed on this one, then you could swap this one and this bow and number 1, which is Dark Deer Bow. I'll just tell you guys right now, but yeah, it's Dark Deer Bow. And yeah, I honestly was debating on which one to put for number 2 and number 1. However, I think that this one should go in number 2 because of its weaker damage and also its weaker velocity. I find it harder to hit shots. However, the speed boost is so cool, and it's actually a pretty good speed boost. Okay, let's move on to number 1. All right, number 1 is Dark Deer Bow. I just said that, however, yeah, I think that this bow is just the best bow in the game. Its charge time is really quick, and its damage output is amazing, and it has little to no velocity, so it just makes it a very good charge weapon, or just a good bow in general, and I love it. It's been good since its release. A lot of people like the bow, they like the design, and they like that it's pretty rare, so it's not like a spammy weapon, and since it has travel time, or I guess a looping shot travel time, since you have to charge with it, it actually takes skill to use, you know? It's actually a skilled weapon, and yeah, if you're good with it, then you can win matches, and if you're not good with it, then you don't win matches. So it's actually, I dare say, balanced compared to other weapons in this game, and I just love it. And what's cool about this is, like, if you don't charge it all the way, hit a body shot and don't one-shot, then you can just quickly throw off another shot, and it will basically kill the person every time, because it has a pretty quick fire rate, I guess. If you somehow work around the charge time, it has a pretty good fire rate. So all around, I think this is the best bow in the game. Obviously, you could probably switch some of these weapons out, but yeah, that's just going to conclude the list. So, do you guys agree? Do you disagree? Do you think that weapons should have been added that I missed? Let me know your thoughts down in the comments. And also, if you have more top 5 suggestions, I'll just say it again, also leave those down in the comments. And if you guys enjoyed, make sure to leave a like to show that you guys enjoyed, and subscribe for more top 5 videos. And as always, thank you guys all for watching, and I will see you all in the next video. Peace.